Okay, so today I did a post of this vehicle that we're wrapping for JWoww, and one of my followers asked me a question about why I was preheating the material before I laid it. So I just want to do a quick post video. It's actually a good question. It's something that I practice and all my installers practice, but I really don't see it out there much when I'm working with other installers. So here's just a quick demonstration. So basically, when you're wrapping a car, there's high points and low points. Every car has a curve to it. So what I like to do is when I lay a piece of vinyl, I like to tack down all my high points on my body lines, which would be on this particular vehicle would be here and here on these two lines here. So that leaves all these curved sections of the vehicle, which you'll see cause some wrinkling on the material. So instead of grabbing the material and pulling on it and putting stress on it, when we do wraps here, we like all the material to be in its most natural state, so that eliminates peeling down the road. So what I like to do is once these areas are tacked down and all this is bridged, we'll take our heat source and I'll start in the middle of the panel, and I'll kind of thermoform the material to the shape of the vehicle without using any squeegee, and then that eliminates a lot of wrinkles. And if you watch here, you can see what happens. I'm just chasing all these wrinkles out past into the material that we're going to end up trimming away and throwing away, so that when I do decide to squeegee this panel after it's cooled down, I don't have to fight and wrestle all these wrinkles. Now this little bit of heat that I am putting on this material is not damaging it in any way. All it's doing is just slightly melting out those little subtle curves that the vehicle has. You do want to let this material cool down back to room temperature before you start squeegeeing, because very hot vinyl, if you start to squeegee, you'll end up stretching it and causing damage and scarring the outside. So we like to just let it cool down, and if you see, you can kind of pan in here. This fender almost appears that it's squeegeed. I haven't even touched it yet. This technique will severely speed up your install times. I can wrap a whole side of a car in under an hour. Using this technique, because I'm not wrestling wrinkles, I'm not trying to figure out where I can get rid of the trouble areas, because the material is almost laying itself. And then from here, all I can do is just start in my contours, and the vinyl just lays right down. I'm not fighting any wrinkles, I'm not pulling on the vinyl, so all my vinyl is laying naturally, and then I never have warranty issues down the road. So I appreciate the question. That's why we do it here. There's a million ways to install. This is something that we definitely like to practice here, because we just think that quality comes first. Thanks.